I think I was 12, maybe 13. Someone left a tape in my parents' car that said Lunasa on it. I had no idea who it was and became obsessed with that record. John was like a mystical star to me at that point. John started that group and they created a huge splash. And then shortly thereafter, John, was part of the Cool Fin, Don Maloney's group. It was like a super group. And then at First Light with Michael Goldrick. This is the guy for me. Like, this is the best playing I've ever heard in my life. I went to Ireland for a year as a 13-year-old. First thing we went to was Milltown Malbay for the Willie Clancy week, it's like the Mardi Gras of Irish music. For that to be your first week in Ireland is insane. These sessions are so packed. I go into the bar and it's just like jammed. I'm 13 years old, so I'm about as self-conscious as you can get. The mysterious, shrouded, character who I didn't know anything about is actually here. And I go up and I'm standing behind him, waiting to somehow, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
A friend of mine turned around to me and says, "Don't look now, John, but there's this young fella hasn't taken his eyes off you for about half an hour, and he's just staring at you."
I go "Are you John McSherry?" And he goes "Yeah." I'm you're my favorite piper.
From then on, we just developed this great friendship.
He just gave so much of himself as a musician and as a person to me and also my folks.
Tyler was entering the competitions when he was young. I was kind of tutoring him a wee bit, just before the competitions, just giving him a few tips. I think he lost that year, and I give him the tips.
He's really got a really, really good soul, and now I look back on that and I can really appreciate that generosity.
Myself and Tyler have been talking about doing an album for years, and Tyler was in Ireland there a few months back.
And this one just kind of came together. We only had 2 days, but we wrote 9 tunes, and just on whistles, just in his living room.
This is a great opportunity now to do it, no time like the present.
It was bizarre to be in constant touch with John over Skype.
It's amazing how we can do it while he's in the States and I'm in Ireland.
Wait, you're in a different room right now, dude.
I moved. I told you so. I was moving rooms.
Cool.
It's a lot more comfortable.
Is it?
It's really, really comfortable. And there's more space, loads more space.
When they move out, you said you were going to move your studio into that room. You're going to have a dedicated
Into that room next door then.
Oh, my room.
The very top one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Your room.
Yeah, my room. You never asked me about that. You never asked me if that was okay.
Sorry, Terry, can I move my studio into the room?
So what tune are you going to do, Lunny, first today?
Yeah, I want to do that.
So this one we have. So you want to go. Yeah. Okay. Give me a few takes to choose from, and we're rocking and rolling, man.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So that'll take me 5 days, then. I'll get back to you then.
You're such a perfectionist. I said with Shimmin, he's coming over today, and we're gonna launch, just try to get the music stuff done. You know what I mean? So we can just launch into recording.
Good. And you go for that bridge and funky reel.
Funky Reel Bridge and the Breton Bridge are the two top priorities right now. Yeah. I like the olllam, man.
Yeah, you digging it?
I like it, man. It's cool.
Just all by itself. Yeah, the olllam just says it all.
I was well, I think the drummer should be Shimmin, because Shimmin and I have been playing, almost as long as I've known John. Our communication is just like this. We just know the words, we know the vocabulary, we know what we both like. We can say the most abstract thing and just be do the head to the side kind of beat. You know what I mean? Michael know what head to the side beat means, It's so that definitely makes it a lot faster.
Elsie's been down here all week with us. She's been really good. She's been really quiet.
She's a real good dog.
Want to do it? Count me off, man.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
this is my first time in a project with John, and it's just an honor to be involved.
Yep. Yep. One more time.
This new project with Tyler and the boys is really something fresh, I think, and something to get your teeth into.
We're having Joe Dart play bass, and that I'm really excited about. The music is so groove-oriented, and Joe is about as groovy as they make them.
Yeah, I'm really, you know, I'm honored to be on it, and I couldn't believe it when I first heard it. This is like a really cool canvas. For me, I'm coming in and I have like sick drums all done, you know, the guitar, and then I get to kind of like, you know, slip in there.
Get out of here with that stuff. I like that. It's like the right kind of aggressive. It's not like biting aggressive.
Totally.
It's like a badass motorcycle teddy bear.
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's like a teddy
very,
bear riding a hawk.
It's very manly.
You know, coming from me, like,
Sure.
there's no too hairy, man.
It's really hard to apply any sort of label or, you know, or genre to this. It's like a groove record, you know, which is like my favorite.
Like, Lunas is like the only real strong like bass presence in Irish music. You know, John is the one who has like much more of like a trad following. I like the idea of his fans like hearing a bass player like Joe, who I don't think they would really encounter.
Yeah, and it's cool to put those two together. This is the other, so I have a question about this part. Sounds like the bass is going like...
It is, yeah.
Okay, what do you think about the first time? That the first time, then down the second time? I like it. Okay, cool. You want this here?
Oh yeah. How do you feel about that?
I switched to natural toothpaste recently.
Yeah.
I was worried that I was gonna like lose my taste buds, you know? And I was just like, wow, you know what? If I didn't have my taste buds, like, I'm not sure my life would really be worth living anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because I just feel, you know, because that's for me kind of what it's all about, you know, like, you know, I love music, but like food, you know?
I fucking love food.
Dude,
what was that shit?
That's like
Play that
my
again?
favorite.
That is so Jesse Murphy.
Yeah, that's a fun part, man. We'll get kind of dub on that.
So
know?
dub, dude.
I'm really proud of the way the album is ended up. I think it's great the way myself and Tyler have merged, our ideas have merged, and the way Michael has just joined in as well, seamlessly.
It's a different sound. It's a new sound. Just to choose one word to describe your music, it would be vibe.
The full circle element of the album is really rewarding. Just like the fact that someone who was my hero, and then my mentor, and then my brother, and is now my collaborator. You know, it's this really cool progression of a relationship.
I'm excited for what this album could really mean for a genre of music that maybe hasn't been created yet.